broken away from starting with blueprints. We're gonna start with Destiny and then go to blueprints. The kind of great timing. The Rites of the Nine, the Edge of Fate reveal was fucking baller. I'm seeing people who are saying, "Oh, this is the end of Destiny." It's like I have no idea what you're on about. They could just 3-3. Why are they making more expansions? I guess they need money for Marathon. So you're saying instead of making this person on Discord, I'm talking to this person. There's this person saying instead of making Destiny 3, they're making more expansions. I guess they need money for Marathon. That's not at all how that work. If you made Destiny 3, you'd print money. If you were like, "Hey, come on and play," it'd be a reset. It'd be a jump in point for people to get back into it in a big way, and because everyone's on a level playing field, right? And I do think they should have a form of reset that just allows all the old stuff to be played. Like, I'd download a 450 gigabyte game. If I could play through all the expansions in Destiny, all the seasonal stuff, dude, that'd be so cool. Like, yes, I'm missing campaign stuff, but the seasonal stuff was always going to be missed. It's so wild. Not this thing. What's up, Magic? Candy. True. Get to that in a mo. Boop. Strawberry cake. The very cool thing about this Kit Kat, it's chocolate based. Coco. At one point it was disruptive that I couldn't stop. Just a flavored chocolate, but strawberry cake flavored. It's got, in a way that strawberry candy doesn't really taste like strawberry. It tastes like strawberry flavor. It tastes like strawberries. It's kind of nuts. You want a cup? A cup? A cup? You want a cup? A cup? Man, a coq au vin? A diet coq au vin? It's so weird. I guess the way that this strawberry flavor is made must be very expensive. I don't know. But so good. So Destiny did a reveal. That's wild. So it's like, oh, you didn't even hear any of that. It's fine. You don't care. But that's a Titan wearing a cloak. Normally, not something that happens. It's pretty crazy. The emissary of the Nine breaks free of their control. I mean, she's a desktop on the background. You're right. I don't. I don't blame you. This was heartbreaking. Where the drifter's like, I couldn't look at the moon. Destiny's Borderlands for serious gamers, trademark. I hope they get back to more whimsy, which they seem kind of interested in getting into whimsy. Here they have, why does he have black bars across the thing? The solid black stripe on a page and then on the back of the thing. What? Seem like the exact same game, strip away all the aesthetics. Yeah. If you pull back, if you simplify the video games, then yeah, shooter is like a shooter. A gear grinder game, a dungeon diver. You know, 1 billion guns in Borderlands 3. I don't know what the thing is. Looter shooter, yeah. I don't know what the difference this like Destiny does not want to say that they have 1 billion guns because that sounds like, where the fuck am I going to keep all those in my vault? And you're not. You're not expected to. You're not. You're probably discouraged to in some way by the developers. Okay, someone said no new gameplay, no mechanics, and they're just crazy and dumb. This is a big first. They're adding a character with glasses. Yeah, one same gun with 12,000 slight variations. Not in this one. The other browser. Destiny is a 2 browser game. I don't know how. I don't know what that means. But I keep the item manager and my tabs on Chrome. And my other ones. Yeah, I have 2 spots free in my vault and then spots on the different characters. But yeah, this Redrix's S stock with Sword Logic and Lone Wolf is like the god roll for it. But it has these available. These 2 columns in the center kind of here are what you really care about. They do have a Rhymester headstone roll. Interesting. But yeah, you have a choice of 4, 9. There's 7 in this column. 7, 7. MF doesn't mean motherfucker. It means Mozilla Firefox. I'm a millennial. Don't judge me. It's fine. I'm 40. God damn it. What does glory matches mean? I don't know. There's weapon mods that you can select for it. $376 wishlisted rolls. I don't know what that means. So what would I do? Times the numbers of all these perks as a possible? Is that how I'd find out? A 9 times 1. 9 times 2. 9 times 3. Yeah. So there's 12,348 versions of this gun you can get. They do have these adept guns that are shiny. Actually, I think you get regular shiny, but these come with 3 perks, so that's actually a little easier. Let's see, 2. Okay. So there's 5. Then 7 and 6. 6 times 5 times 5. And then that's, you get both rolls on that. Okay. So this one only has 1,000 combinations. That's a little better, but it is harder to get a shiny to drop. Although, you don't need all the different combinations. You just want the best ones. Right? People say God rolls. So again, we're looking at the Redrix. They judge them by PvE and PvP. So do I need a B when there's an A tier and an S tier to get? No, not really. So I'll just go for the PvP one. Lone Wolf. Head Seeker, Kill Clip. And that's what this site recommends. The version I have, Sword Logic Lone Wolf. It does bonus damage with final blows stacking up to 4 stacks bonus damage for 50%. Players in the super and mini bosses, you get 3 stacks. Okay, elite players give 2 stacks for 8.5 seconds. So you kill one person with this in PvP, then you get a 15% damage boost. That's what that's used for. These ones, like, look at these 3 cold denials. I think I should just delete all of these. I don't need these. I am in cold denial. Multi-clips and fishes. Bolt shot enlightened. I've already got a pretty good one. What's my indebted kindness here? Volt shot, loose change. Led from gold, gold volt shot. Led from gold impulse amplifier, volt shot. Loose change, volt shot. You're saying It's great ammo economy, and then lead from gold makes it stupid ammo economy. The impulse amplifier gives it good because it gives a higher, faster travel time and reloads. Beacons, okay, so whatever. No drops with the volt shot. Wow. They like beacon rounds permeability. What was this other one I got? Impulse permeability. Using your class ability changes the damage type to match your super. That's kind of sick because then you have a rocket sidearm that's paired to your super ability, which you can also pair to damage increase, surge, and attrition orbs when you get multiple kills.
What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Please be sure to help support the channel below by hitting that like button. Once arriving in the lunar battlegrounds, you'll need to locate the narrow pathway hidden in the wall to the far left of where you entered. Follow this path until you reach a clearing with a large Vex portal straight ahead. You'll need to clear out the waves of fungus-ridden Vex until a large Vex Minotaur called Zedian, the Redemptive Mind, is summoned. Once you've defeated Zedian, he will drop a Vex core, which is the Divine Fragmentation quest, in the form of an exotic engram. Once you've picked up this engram, you'll find the Divine Fragmentation quest has now been added to your quest log. This is
Weird. What the fuck? Diddy trial judge snaps at lawyer for calling prosecutors a 6-pack of white women. What the fuck? Do you not have like composure? Do you not have class? Mm-mm-mm-mm. We can load in Destiny 2. Oh, is there an update? I hope they added those blocky guns from the seasonal launch. We're getting into it. I renewed my commitment to Destiny. I purchased the expansion for the next year. Starts in July. Years. They said they had a 10-year plan and they did it. I'd like to see how close they were to the plan. Like what changed. Yeah, Destiny's gonna carry me over the threshold. It's gonna take me in the manly way. LTR orc music. I can get that. It is going to change in 2 months. The start screen's going to change. Rite of the Nine. The Nine has issued a challenge to all Guardians. Will you answer the call? Free for all players. Oh, by the way, Magic, I believe it was you when we first launched in, and you're like, man, that looks like Star Wars. I'm like, buddy, you have no idea. Look, they brought in a nerd. far as I know, he's the first character in all Destiny to wear glasses. And they're the nerd glasses, like the Ray-Ban specs. Not crazy? Magic, I was saying, you were asking why my outfit looked like Star Wars. And it's because they had that Star Wars crossover skins. That was pretty cool. This is the new expansion coming in July. Some map mechanics like that. I was like, wow, look how cool Arc Hunter is. It's like, well, yeah, we've had this. Although that is a cool stasis hand cannon. They got some wild different designs. Elixir using Strand. And then Morph Ball. You turn into a little ball of electricity and run around. Yeah, from a while ago. It's continuing. You run and jump as a ball. Yeah, ball's gonna roll all over you. Ikora shows up and she's fucking strapped. Have I been watching Ray lately? Like the last week or two? No. I have seen tweets of him with a giant, horrific, um, annoying orange of himself or whatever. He's a guy. I think they're trying to turn him into their new emissary. They keep choosing Titans, it looks like. I think he's a Titan, but it's not confirmed. Whatever. Someone was spoiling that he's from the Golden Age, man out of time. Oh, this is what we're going to get into now. Rites of the Nine. Cool stuff. Saying the Dragon Lady was hot. Just being reductive. He's been in this Minecraft movie Chicken Ducky meme where it turned into Google Docky from someone's tweet. Sounds like the prologue to Oh, Armor 3.0 is gonna be coming. Gonna fuck us. So they're showing this like, hey, we're gonna be doing this expansion, two expansions over the next year instead of just one. They're a little smaller, probably a lot smaller, but whatever. And then this like this Renegades looks like Star Wars and like wild. I knew a shooting range. You made Google Docky emote. Oh my god. Google Docky. Do you really think Google Docs would have a diamond pickaxe? I guess. That's pretty tight. Uh Nope. So there's the second expansion coming in December. You hearing that? Are you freaking kidding me? The DL-44, a fucking lightsaber. Good God. What the fuck is this? Can you believe that? It's insane. So the space western vibe of Star Wars is going to be the expansion for called Renegades, and of course their partnership with Bungie with these skins and all that. Insane. Oh, they non-ary manifold. Nice. Curios of the Nine. Okay. Hmm.
This place would starve.
Guardians are rolling. Thanks for your service.
When is that gonna arrive? It has arrived.
Nothing salvageable. What a mess.
Oh, that just arrives now. With lore.
Those algorithmic decryption
I
keys were
haven't
supposed to
given up
be
on
heat
stars.
resistant.
Ain't blurring any wrestling. Sun's glint gives him away in the end, winking against the scope on his wire rifle. Deep in shadow takes a shot. It's her planet. They can't have it. Fuck. An isotropic shell. Ow. You're outwards with insatiable curiosity.
Gotta get this done fast. It goes live.
Now. Here.
Come on.
Ow.
No readings. The dish is out of alignment again.
Lost count of how many seasons have passed.
Hey,
Soap magic. Well, I got this. Yeah, let me.
excuse me.
Marauder progeny set.
Just gonna take a minute here.
Cyborg nemesis.
Yeah, I know. But I want to know where my family comes from. Trace them all the way back to the Golden Age.
Just tickling your pickling.
You're being reassigned to the South Wall. I told her this wasn't done.
Excuse me.
Magic. What do you think? New Hunter style? The General?
Uh-huh.
Still got plenty left, even after the attack.
Creme de la creme. Jesus. Yeah, the big man.
It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just a bomb. No readings. The dish is out of alignment again.
All clear at current location.
Watch out.
Why isn't the Vanguard sending us into combat? We're ready.
Your system may be faulty. Suggest diagnostic to check for any compromise in programming.
Watch out.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying
No
bus.
disturbances to report.
Okay, right. Yep. Reload the dropships. The Guardians need their
Excuse
heavy
me.
artillery.
It was me. I'm here. Are you here? It could have been both.
How's it going?
You're not here? Ooh. Well.
Hey!
Well.
Watch out! Oh, sorry.
Monitoring all channels.
I just showed off the juice. What are these rising stars dance? Oh wow.
They won't like this.
Hey!
They won't like this.
So is there not a way I can show off that set again?
Excuse me.
That's fine.
Never seen one of those. Always something new.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Watch out!
Security sync check-in. All positions clear.
The dish is out of alignment again.
Excuse me.
Monitoring all channels. Staying alert.
I can only assume that Destiny is saving like the rebel skins
Swear
for
right here.
the release of Renegades.
Hey!
Just gonna take a minute.
Security check. All secure.
No, it couldn't possibly be that simple, could it?
That was my thing.
Reload the dropship. The Guardians need their heavy artillery.
This motherfucker's like, oh, I hit 1,000 followers. Took forever, but feels very good. Go fuck yourself. I just said, doesn't matter how long it takes. Everyone has their pace. What am I at? 818. 818 beautiful people.
The archives giveth, and the cryptarchs make it into something useful.
Oh, sorry. Watch out.
This is the juice. This is the juice. Magic. Yeah, we got a fucking Darth Vader helmet. I was showing them off in the whole
Do we have everything we need?
Sorry.
at a glance thing, but you weren't here. And it's fine, you don't have to be here always. Here we go. Because my character's a female body and a hunter, which is thinner than a titan, I think is what's happening. So it's showing the hunter body as an outline.
This bickering is
Yeah,
we need to cut through
pissing on that. So
Excuse me.
they have this expansion coming. And it comes with Darth Vader, Titan, Kylo Ren, Warlock, the Hunter, General Grievous. It's sick as hell.
Those algorithmic decryptions are supposed to be heat resistant.
Hey.
Fanboy Star Wars. Yeah. Oh, fanboys all the time. We're trying! All my characters are female. So I can put this on. Let's see. I hope I get this.
Excuse me.
Wait. I'm gonna mess up my drip.
Excuse me. out.
Too many targets.
So it's General Grievous with tits, I guess, almost. Maybe a little hippie action.
If we get this right, they won't know what hit.
They look like birds, like metal crows. I swear, I'm not crazy. 1, 2, 3.
Look at that guy who's just stunned. That's pretty cool.
Excuse me.
Exasperating.
Grief's a funny thing. Some folks get stuck in it, frozen in place that holds them hostage. And some folks, well, some folks just run. I went far. I had to. I couldn't look at the moon.
Oh, Indigo, how you
The
doing?
way I see it, the farther you
Couldn't look at
run,
the
the
moon.
less likely you are to get stuck.
Damn.
But this universe tends to stop me in my tracks. One way or another. Something's out there, hero.
Like he's talking to
It's
Storm.
throwing rocks at our window.
That interview from yesterday still. Renegades of Star Wars expansion. Yeah. It's pretty wild. And I'm also seeing people say the exact same thing and saying, I can't believe Destiny is dead. Destiny's dying. They've finally finished it. It's done. Like, what? They're grasping. They're just so desperate for money that they're doing this Star Wars crossover. It's like, what? The Destiny Fortnite crossover was so subtle. I didn't even know the painted kitsune mask the Warlocks have was a Fortnite skin until I actually looked into how to get it. I was like, wait, it's from Fortnite crossover? And then almost like on cue, my Fortnite shop was like, hey, do you want to buy the Destiny things? I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, Fortnite is way better at it. And I wouldn't say it's a desperation move. It's just smart. Like, Fortnite has built up this compilation style kind of thing. Like Smash Bros, how you have all the characters from Nintendo stuff. Fortnite is just all the characters from everything. That's kind of nuts. I just realized this accessories has 2 of 6. Whoa. Okay, these. Well, I guess I didn't mean to hold it like that. Whatever. This one I probably should have replaced. But the cosmetics, I just, yeah. So let me put this on. So anyone out have license approval locus form, clearly investment going on. Yeah. Someone was saying, maybe it was Bife, but the showing of 2 years of the next expansion content, just announcing of that is like indicative that they're really going for it. Like that they're so confident in that. Magic, here's your femboy Darth Vader. Like, it's not explicit, but I'm sure it'll look different on male body titan. You know, that's a little uncanny, wouldn't it be? Because Titans, I guess I'd have to put on a sword for the lightsaber effect. But yeah. Darth Vader with a gat. Oh shit. I accidentally stayed up all night, and so I was awake in the morning, and so I was watching Bife's coverage of the reveal and thereafter, and he's just like so like enthused about it. I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah. And then people are like, I can't believe they're just doing this Star Wars like ripoff, like crossover dumb stuff. And then there's someone in, like, his mod was like, no, it's an homage. Like, nothing about Destiny is ever like, oh, they're just they're just cashing in. It's like, no, some of these things are like, yeah, you have the Ecto as a ship, but it's not like you're just Rey Stance in character. Like, the Stormtrooper and Darth Vader are the most standout, but not really. They're Titans still. Like, they look like Titans. Yeah. Didn't want to modify. Let's put on the Warlock. I think the Warlock one is definitely, this free Magic 0217 is just into him. Oh, let's watch this again. Hell yeah. At least stay for the, I couldn't look at the moon. Although it is a little weird that
thing. Some folks get stuck
timing.
in it, frozen in place. It holds them hostage. And some folks, well, some folks just run.
It's so interesting how it's like changing from, you know, light and dark.
I went far. I had to.
Like the path of ambition and
look at the moon. The way I see it, the farther you run, the less likely you are to get stuck. But this universe tends to stop me in my tracks.
Yeah, in July, and then that. And then the new dungeon coming up 4 days after Edge of Fate.
One way or another.
That's gonna be nuts. Surely.
Something's out there, hero. It's throwing rocks at our window.
What you've seen of the Edge of Fate, bring back Mystery and Unknown feeling D1 had. Yeah. I do have regrets with the reveal. They're talking about how they're sticking to the solar system to explore this 9 story. And understandable, but with episode Revenant and to some degree bits of the Echo of the Navigator, I guess I maybe read into it with episode Echoes, but I kind of think I was kind of getting the feel that we would be looking outside our solar system and journeying far afield for the next part, or at least expanding our horizons, but we're not. And then when the lore person was talking about it, they're like, and yeah, we're gonna be exploring this. I'm like, oh, all right. That's that. Let's make me one. Lodi, the new characters mentioned in Vesper's host. Yeah. I didn't think it'd just be a dude. Although I guess like the lore kind of like you get into it and the lore talks about how yes, it's a message from the guy, but the mystery of the message was that there was a thing encoded in the background of it. Like the corruption that made the Vesper Station tragedy happen was like encoded in the background of it. There you go. There you go, magic. Check that shit out. Grandfather. Could be possible in the future. Oh yeah, Kaito would like to reclaim Torbottle. Yeah, the Echo of the Navigator talked about returning to Fundament. Why am I forgetting her name? Aramis is going back to Old Reese with the Echo of whatever that thing was. Vampires? To, you know, try to rebuild, which is kind of crazy. I guess that the Witness isn't head of the Shadow Fleet, so their goals aren't going to be universe wide. It's just what they're doing where they are, I guess, for now. But yeah, you can return to your old planet and rebuild. But what if you return to these planets and find that there are holdout battalions that will fight? That could be an interesting story. But I think we're gonna get into our hunter and do some of this. Rites of the Nine. I would like to be my truest self. Let's see. Going to Ewley will go to Torbottle. Is a stay here, reclaim my own world. He'd support her with that, yeah. Let me pull out my trace rifle. Destiny item manager being a weirdo. Pull out, I think, the Seasonal trace rifle. Oh, I have it on my Titan. Sick. Do I have to do this manually? I'm using this. Come from Wild. 2007. Need to follow up to the heresy. Yeah, people are thinking that could be shattered. Thingy. I don't have it in a neat little image. Oh my god. Shattered cycle. Oh my god. Can I pull chronophage over to my hunter, please? Thank you. Yeah. After the Light and Darkness saga being these primordial, I mean, you know, creationary forces arguing shaped fate versus freedom. And then like, well, you know, what is fate really? If you're free to choose to do our bidding or choose to be crushed by us while we do our bidding. Kind of the subtle vibe I'm getting out of there. It's kind of cool. What am I going to pull out if not that? People using Queenbreaker. Pretty interested about that. Maybe this will be a thing. Okay. Siphon. Yeah, if we're gonna be pulling chronophage. Yeah, Orange is just like, I'm out of here. Here, take your monkey suit off. Like, that artifact is primed. I'm gonna pull some of these void baddies. You'll see, I would like to see how we can do the things. The free feet pics. Yeah, I like that her feet turned into boots when she took off her skin. Like, I'm better than this. It's like, what do you mean better? Like, there's no shame in just feet pics. It's like, I'm wearing a cloak. I'm a Titan wearing a cloak. It's like, redirection. Gotcha. Right. I love that it makes that sound. That sound, that ship is just whoop ingrained into my guts. What do I have in the postmaster?
Checking.
Oh dear.
Acknowledged.
Sweet business. Tunnel vision. Ooh, baby. Nice. Shiny. I'll just leave that in there for now.
Whole worlds of knowledge.
All right, I see what you need. Let's get you back out there.
Bum, bum.
Yup.
Am I out of upgrade modules? Just slam a couple of these down.
Yup. There you go. Deal. Don't get burned.
Exotic Cypher hanging out in there. The Cora saying
Yes,
she has stuff for any reason? No. Weird. Depth division. You know, yeah, I'll just bump that up. By destabilizing. Oh, kind of sick. Not adept, but whatever.
Careful out there.
Didn't want to
Are you
investigate this
judging me
moon.
for selling out and moving back to the city? You are judging me. Birds.
Thing loading weird. I had a blip.